Never fear, the defender of all henshin kind is here. What is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another week of Eternal Ranger Reviews. As I said last week, we are now looking at the DX Mosa Changer from Ryusoulger. This is the primary henshin device of Ryusoul Gold. And I just got to say, I am so happy that I was finally able to get my hands on this. This is one of my personal favorite changers. And it comes with two Ryu Souls. You have the Ryusoul Gold Ryu Soul and the Bitty Bitty Soul, which translates basically into the Electric Soul. So let's, as always, as we've been doing, we're going to move this off to the side, and we're first going to take a look at the packaging that it comes in. And here we have the packaging. You got your beautiful shot of the Mosa Changer. You got your picture of Ryusoul Gold right here. Things on the box that I can't read, made by Bandai. You got your two Ryu Souls, which I'm pretty sure that's what they said. I'm pretty sure that says Ryusoul Gold and Bitty Bitty Soul. I could be wrong. Probably says the other way around. Here you have your shot of Ryusoul Gold in all of his stunning glory. On this side of the box, you have Ryusoul Gold when he uses the Bitty Bitty Soul, and he gets that Bitty Bitty armor attached to him. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. You have the things that it tells you what you do with the Ryu Soul key, the things that it tells you to do with the Bitty Bitty Soul. If you have the Mosa blade, you can connect the two of them together. The Ryu Soul key also works in the regular Ryu Soul Changer and the Ryu Soul Ken, both the original release and the Memorial Edition. And it also goes into the Kishiryu King Neptune. Of course, you have your words and things that I don't know what they're saying. Let you know that it comes with 4 batteries to let you know ahead of time. They are 4 AAA batteries. I'm sorry, 2 AAA batteries. I had the 2 covered. That was my fault. So you have 2 AAA batteries that it takes. They are not included, sadly. On the bottom of the box, you have your entire shot of all of the Ryusoulgers, including Ryusoul Gold, which is my personal favorite. So that's pretty much it for the packaging, so let's get this out of the way and let's take a look at that sweet henshin device. And here is the Ryusoulger Mosa Changer. It's all done primarily in blue plastic. You have your gold molded plastic right here, very nice shine to it. You have your front, which is his little Gatling cannon area. You have your handle right here, done in some nice gold trimming down there. Trigger is right here. The on-off switch is right there. You got your, Bandai made in China. It has the molded Ryusoulger logo right there. It actually took me till just now to notice that. I never noticed that before. Your nice little trimming up here on the top makes it look like the Mosa Rex. You have your tail trigger. This is also the device that you use to pop the Ryusouls out of the top. They go right in here. You got your nice white trimmed paint right in there. Another little Ryu Soul logo. And this is where you would connect the Mosa blade down here. So let's turn it on and let's show you what the noises do first. Got your Mosa Changer. You got your normal trigger shots. When you hold the trigger, it doesn't do anything. But yeah, that's pretty much, by itself, that's all it does. But when you add the gold Ryu Soul, new stuff happens. So, we got the 2 gold and the Bitty Bitty. We're going to put the Bitty Bitty to the side, and we're going to start off with the gold Mosa Changer. I mean, the gold Ryu Soul. Sorry about that. So, click the little button right here. Actually, you know what? Before we even go into that, let's take a look at the Ryu Souls themselves. Let's see how they look. So, you have the Ryu Soul logo right there inside the back of the shield, done in a very nice gold paint. You got some black and metallic red painting right there in the eye. Some navy blue paints down there on the bottom of the mouth for the Mosa Rex. His legs are supposed to act as the bottom of the mouth. On the back of the key, you have this sticker right here that shows the Ryu Soul logo. And you have the head that will become the head of the Kishiryu Neptune right there, done in very nice silver paint. You got your gold painting right up here in the top. I actually really like the gold paint on here. It's nice and shiny, gives it a nice trim, makes it look like real gold. Of course, you have your navy paints here on the sides and right here in between the gold right up there. And you have your red eyes painted in there. Very good head sculpt on the mouth and the nose. It looks very nice. Very, very nice. And then when you push the little, whoops, sorry about that. Push this little button right here on the side. Flips up. You have nothing on here is painted aside from the silver in the sword and the Ryu Soul logo right there on the chest done in your navy blue. Everything else is just molded in the same gold paint. The helmet's all molded in there. There's not too much detail in it, but it looks almost exactly the same as Ryu Soul Gold's helmet, minus a few small details. So we already took a look at that. Now, let us activate the Mosa Changer the way it is meant to be activated. So we start off by placing the key into the track right here. You're going to take this and switch it upside down so that way the gold is on top. And then when you're ready, Ryusoul change. And now you are henshined into Ryu Soul Gold. And I gotta say, this is my favorite device. Now that the key is in it, the noises change. And then if you hold the button, it's a continuous fire. Until it runs out, and then you just pump the head. Adds new rounds, and then there you go again. The more you pump it, the longer the rounds last. So, that's there. Now we're going to take a look at the Bitty Bitty Soul done in all yellow plastic. You have your molded in yellow helmet right there. All it is just like a knight's helmet. You have your translucent yellow plastic up here with some silver painting and a little black right there and some very, very nice metallic blue painted in right there. Flip him up. And again, everything is just done in plastic, molded yellow plastic. It's the same details on all of the Ryu Souls. And of course, you got your gold paint right there. And on this sword right here, if you look very closely, you can see some lightning in between the little sword blades. All of this, again, is translucent yellow. So let's now use the Bitty Bitty Soul on the Ryu Soul, on the Mosa Changer. And let's see what happens. So first thing you're going to do is take this trigger, pull it down, and it'll pop that one right out. So you take this one out, put it off to the side. You're going to take the Bitty Bitty Soul, slide it in, and something different is going to happen this time. Now we have these parts that are lifted up. Some nice gold paint right there. And again, the molded in logo. Now we're going to take the head and pump it 4 times. And then when you're ready, pull the trigger. And now you have the Bitty Bitty armor onto your Ryu Soul gold costume. And normally these two fins up here are supposed to snap together. Mine doesn't. They don't snap together, so I usually just give them a nice push so that way they are together. But now we can take a look at the full Mosa Changer. Again, with this beautiful gold painted area right here. You have like these little markings in there. You have the Ryusoulger logo right there on this side and on the opposite side. They're both in there. Very, very nicely done. And then, of course, after you have, transformed, you can still fire. But now it shoots out electricity. You can hear those zappy, zappy sounds. If you hold it, it's just a continuous zap sound. You can also see some silver painted down here, which you couldn't see before because these little wing flaps were down. You got the same silver over here. And I just also noticed that this part right here is actually opened. You can, if you look in, I'm not sure how well you guys can see it on my camera, but if you look inside, you can actually see a painted blue eye for the Mosa Rex himself. Can't really see it too much like that, but when you pull the head out, you get a little bit more detail in the neck right here, a little bit more little designs, if you want to call them that. Push the head back. And those are just the sound effects you get. Get a bigger blast on that one. I didn't even notice that. Give it a pump. You have a much bigger blast sound. Now, when you get the Mosa blade and you attach it right here to the bottom, you're going to get more sound effects. I don't have the Mosa blade, but once I do, I will review the Mosa blade along with what happens when you combine it with the Mosa Rex Changer. That's pretty much it. Alright guys, thank you very much for tuning in this week to my review of the Ryusoulger DX Mosa Changer here in all of its glory. Next week we're going to be looking at the build driver from Kamen Rider Build, the main henshin device of Kamen Rider Build. I hope you guys tune into that video. I hope you guys stay safe. Hope you guys stay healthy. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and please ring that Ranger bell so that way you have access to all of my future videos whenever they get posted. You'll be the first ones to know. Stay safe, stay healthy, and above all else, may the power protect you. Alright guys, I will see you again next week with my review of the DX Build driver from Kamen Rider Build. Have a great night.